Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Mick Amber as you're watching All About Tech. Um, Bear with me for this video, okay? Because I still feel rough, but slowly but surely I will get there. Today, I was intending to make today's video a complete beginner's guide on Electroneum, how to mine Electroneum on your smartphone, how to buy, how to sell, how to mine on your PC. But that has been delayed until tomorrow's video, so apologies for that. I know there was some particular people that wanted that, and I did say that will be coming today, but unfortunately I've had to push that back till tomorrow, just because there's been a bit of news that's come out, and I want to cover it quickly. It's not going to be a long video, but Electroneum posted on their Facebook, on their Twitter, and that today that they have featured on the BBC. And basically, when they went to the GSMA Global Mobile World Congress, there were some BBC representatives there that interviewed them. Now they were for like BBC Radio. They weren't. It wasn't that big a deal, to be honest with you. But still, it's still exposure on the BBC, and obviously the British Broadcasting. The British Broadcasting Company is absolutely massive, and if they post that they've been interviewed by the BBC, then that is really good. I'm gonna come at it from two perspectives. The first perspective from the actual the show as a whole, and then I'll talk about Richard and his part about it. And to cut a long story short, guys, the program's garbage, in my simple opinion. If I go to the display capture, there's the post. I'll pop a link in the description to the for the link for this program. It's just a listening show. Make sure to skip to 17 minutes 50 seconds, because that's when Richard starts talking. But the guy here, Rory Selin-Jones, he's a technology correspondent for the BBC apparently. I'm just going to come out and say it. He's absolutely butchered cryptocurrency as a whole here. He had no intention to shine any sort of positive light, to be honest with you. All he wanted to point out was how much these companies were raising money wise for these initial coin offerings, the ICOs, and basically just call it all a big scam. I sat through and listened to it all, and basically just talking to different entrepreneurs, different people about the initial coin offerings and stuff. Talking about how cryptocurrency, the initial coin offering for altcoins, is in a massive bubble that's about to burst, which is completely untrue as well. I mean, they did all of this ages ago, and then they've only just released it. And in the crypto world, this program is already massively out of date. Because think, you're 17 minutes in, and you're only just getting to Electroneum's interview, which happened like 2-3 months ago. That's already massively out of date, and that was during a huge decline in the market as well. And things have been rising again. I think Rory's not he's not completely understood in terms of cryptocurrency. I don't think he cares about blockchain technology as a whole. He's just simply seen an opportunity to cover cryptocurrency to get some quick views. Because as you can see, he's not high up in the pecking order of the BBC. Let's be completely honest. And I'm being quite savage now, because it's just a deliberate attempt to gain some attention. And he's butchered the entire topic. That's as much as I can say about his one, about him and the show in general. I do recommend listening to Electroneum's part, because Richard Ells composed himself really well in a situation where it was clearly obvious that Rory had no intentions to care or know about what it is exactly that they do. Straight away, all he's doing is asking, why, what do these people get for that $40 million that you've raised? Well, obviously you get cryptocurrency. That's the whole point. You get cryptocurrency. He wasn't really bothered about the project as a whole. You can just tell it in the attitude of it all, to be honest with you. And Richard composed himself really well to it, and he stood up hard to it. That is the impression I got from this program, if I'm being completely honest. I'm going to go back to the main screen now, because you don't really need this. Yeah, he's butchered it, and it doesn't show. It holds nothing to do with how blockchain technology is extremely innovative, and it's going to change the way we think about financial systems, and not only financial systems, but data storage, data transfer, data security, and the protocols behind that. There's a lot more to it than just a currency that you can spend. There's a lot more to it than that, and Rory's not giving people the chance, really, and an unbiased view of it. He didn't sound supportive at all of cryptocurrency, and that's my opinion on it. If you're going to be doing things like that, you need to be unbiased. And the BBC on Panorama they've already butchered cryptocurrency with a Panorama show about Bitcoin and its huge rise. And they butchered cryptocurrency then, and the BBC will continue to butcher cryptocurrency now. It's just how it is. It's just how mainstream British media, mainstream American media. It's just how it is. It's always been like that. But that really is my opinion on it. Feel free to check out the interview, because it's just pissed me off a little bit. To not even give much of a chance to companies, to be honest with you. Not only that, I feel rough anyway, so I'm in a bit of a bad mood already. But no, yeah. If we go to Electroneum's website, though, I mean, if we look at that interview there of Electroneum back when it was at the GSMA, which was like 2 months ago, we are now already sitting on 1.33 million users. We are already sitting on 111,000 mobile miners mining at one given time. We have all these partnerships put into place, giving exposure to 130 million users. We have mobile operators partnered and in place, ready for when the integration is ready. They can just start accepting Electroneum for airtime and data. In the interview, Rory had no real response to any of the answers that Richard Ells gave. He didn't really have anything related to talk about that. He kind of just skipped. When Richard Ells said, "Oh yeah, you'll be able to buy," the immediate use case for Electroneum will be to be able to buy minutes and data. And Rory didn't develop that into another question or anything like that. He didn't care. He just didn't care. But yeah, check it out if you really feel you need to. I'm gonna say you don't have to. But at the end of the day, whether it's a butchered interview or not, exposure is exposure, and a lot has changed since then, which is represented on Electroneum's website. And people can go and look at Electroneum's website to see how things have changed since those couple of months. And a lot has changed. So, if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I've got completely beginner's guide to Electroneum tomorrow, and I'm sorry that it didn't come out today. Just I had to get this video out there first, just because it's a bit of news, and like I keep saying to you guys, if there's new developments in regards to Electroneum, I'm going to cover them. I don't care what anyone says. I'm still looking at what the next episode of the next episode of the requested content series. The first one, which was released yesterday, did really well. I'm really happy with it, and I'm really happy with some of the suggestions you guys are giving out as well. So comment down below, keep suggesting what you want me to cover, and I'll look into it. But until then, guys, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.